get the cake right to the slice eggs. Leave the fire and the roof style stuff. I'm on that grind like we're chasing the stars. From Millmore to Du Valley, we've come so far. Talk about legends, yeah, we know the score. Ronnie, I'm Bobby, we remember you more. From the highs of the Wembley fight to losing our trousers, still we ignite. Red and white with the pride, we're never gonna bow. Fighting like middlemen, hear the roar now. We're middlemen, we stand up tall. Through ups and downs, we give it all. From Millmore to Du Valley.
Hello and welcome back to KB Terrace Talk. I am your host for the evening, LAJS, also known as Luke. And we have got two guests with us tonight. We have the infamous GH, who also goes by GH, Glory Hole. How you doing, GH?
I'm all right. Had a pretty good week on FPL, so can't complain.
Can't wait to get into that later on. And then we have the man who goes by Just John. It's Just John.
Hi, good evening. I thought I'd decorate myself better than GH's Christmas tree.
I mean, that doesn't seem to be too difficult, but that was a nice little bit of effort you put in there, John. Really appreciate that. So I think the first thing we can sort of cover today, I'm just going to start showing off what the team of the week for this week was. So we can have a look, see who you had in your team, if you had any of these players. For John, who I'm pretty certain can't see these, those players are the Sunderland goalkeeper Roofs. We got Gusto, Mateus Nunes, and Reynildo. I know, GH, you had a bunch of 4 mil defenders at one point.
Annoyingly, I had Reynildo, but I got rid of him last week.
It was even more, just more frustrating. He was on my bench this week. That was more frustrating. So I still had access and just didn't use him. Then going into the midfield, it set himself up as a 3-5-2 for the best this week. Hudson-Odoi, we don't want to talk about how he got those points, but Hudson-Odoi packing a lot of points, as did Sangare. It's a really good week for Forest.
Wonder why that is.
We got Harry Wilson. We got Harry Wilson. Cheeky bit of Morgan Rogers in there, as well as Bruno Fernandes. And then we had Ekatike and Haaland. How many of those boys did you have in your teams this week, lads?
2. 3. Sorry, 3.
Yeah, who was the goalkeeper? A Sunderland guy. Not him. Just
Sunderland keeper, yeah.
Just the 2 strikers for me.
I had Wilson, Rogers, and Haaland.
I had only Haaland and Morgan Rogers in my team personally. We got a comment from Josh, who was like me, and I think like a few others, is hoping for a bit from Igor Thiago this week. Not to be for me as well. For many people. A little bit now. Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? Like, it just sort of, strikers can blow hot and cold really easily that aren't.
Unless your name is Haaland, they blow hot or cold any striker. Actually, no, Haaland had a bad week when we all triple captained him against Leeds.
That was just typical. That was just sod's law that everyone was going to go for it, so it had to go wrong. But talking of people and what people are doing this week, I don't know about yourselves, whether you've made your transfers yet. I personally have made my transfers for the week, all 3 of them, and we'll get into those in due course. But what I've got here is the most transferred in and most transferred out players. So some of these are going to be based off of who is in that team of the week. I'm noticing a lot of familiar names to there.
One name on there that really irritates me.
And who would that be, GH?
Ekatike, because I've only just recently got rid of him. And once again, he's performing.
It just happens sometimes like that. I remember I stuck by him for quite a while. Eventually, it sort of petered off. It was when Isaac was getting teased to sort of start coming into the team, and John's rotating his Christmassy spirit. He's gone from a Santa hat here to reindeer antlers. Don't think I wouldn't notice that. List. We have a question here for the quote FPL guru John.
Yes.
From Mers. Why does Livramento keep getting injured?
Well, what I'd like to say about that particular player is that he's one of our best right backs. Man City are heavily linked with him, and they can go fuck themselves, quite frankly. The reason he gets injured so often is because he had a ACL injury, and he hasn't had the full surgery for it. So it's going to just keep tweaking. Yeah, so it's going to just keep tweaking, unfortunately. He's out. Yeah, Luke, on this show, when Mers hosts, unfortunately, he can't be with us this evening. I watch press conferences, I don't know if you've heard of them, Luke. Managers come out to discuss about injuries. So basically, Livramento it's not as bad as they first thought, which is really good news for Newcastle, because we've got a really tough set of fixtures coming up, actually, especially Chelsea as well. But yeah, he's going to be about 4 to 6 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls watching at home. So if you are thinking of, you got a couple of free transfers, because we've had the...
Oh, hello. That was me for a second.
If you are thinking about bringing a Newcastle player in, just be careful because of their fixture list, is what he was trying to say, I think.
Yeah.
Who would have thought GH would be the effective translator for? I mean, you are famous for your internet issues down the years, so it makes sense that you can translate.
I tell you, you mentioned people digging up your path for the utility company. It all goes to shit.
To go through the rest of these, we got some classic players here. Harry Wilson topping the list is interesting. Obviously, in form at the moment, and I personally also brought him in. Spoiler alert for later on.
See, I think this is a bad idea. I think that's a bad idea.
Why?
I'll tell you 2 reasons. I said this about Semenyo. People were like, oh, he's going to do amazing. And then he's fell off, and then he's kind of hit a bit of form again. I think he's also very injury prone, by the way, Wilson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I would avoid... I mean, there's much better options. I don't know what price range he is, Luke.
5.6.
He's 5.6 mil.
Honestly, I wouldn't bother.
I bothered and got good points last week.
Yeah, but who have Fulham got next 2 games?
I will find that out for you. It's Forest this week, I'm pretty certain.
Easy win.
Shut the fuck up. Easy win.
It's Forest, let's be real.
GH, right? Phil said this to you on the show on Thursday, and it is a really bad mentality that the big 6 club. Oh, it's only Sunderland, it's only Newcastle. But no offense, Luke. Forest have just gone and beat Spurs 3-0 at home. It's not just Forest. It is. They're a good team, GH.
Let's be honest though. A lot of teams beat Tottenham these days. It's not
well,
like
we didn't.
Talking about. I said a lot, not all teams.
Yeah, but
to answer your question though about Fulham, their next game afterwards, their second game is against West Ham.
I know.
Okay, so there's points potentially there.
I'll tell you this: Forest.
Their next 3 games are Forest. Yeah, Forest had the whole Ange period, so we can't forget that. So you have Forest, West Ham, and then Palace. So some decent enough games to potentially pick up some points, which is why I think a lot of people are starting to believe in this hype. Turbo Tom, though, has been in the comments, and he has given us some big news for those out there, if this is true. Haaland is out for the weekend.
Who says?
That's according to Turbo Tom.
I'm going to ask my very trusty good friend Roman later on, and he'll tell me the answer.
Yes, Roman, our Man City fan that we know.
Or the Pep Empire, by anyone wanting to know.
By his other alias, yes. Where is Bushy? That is a good question.
Probably somewhere
he was unable to make tonight. So tonight you're unfortunately stuck with the crew of us 3. But Bushy should be back for Miller's Mondays and potentially also he may also be on Sunday, so I don't know. But tonight he was unable to make it. And thank you for the compliment saying good show so far, guys.
Appreciate it.
You heard some news about, yes, Mers. So the news about Haaland is, according to a friend of the channel, Turbo Tom, he's out for this weekend, which, if true, is very big news. So that for those of you that are captaining Haaland, a lot of time, some of you might just think, I'll just chuck I might just chuck my vice captain on someone random, not put too much attention to it. If you're captain Haaland, this might be a week where you might have to actually pay attention and start thinking about matchups for your vice captain.
I mean,
who's Brentford got, Luke?
Who do Brentford have?
Brentford have got an easy game.
Brentford have got Wolves.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll captain Thiago.
Well, yeah, but Thiago didn't do a lot and recently. And remember, Wolves almost got an infamous win versus.
Oh yeah, well there is a draw, nearly a draw against Arsenal.
Oh yeah.
Also, I will note people talking about Thiago there. He is noted as having a knock, so he may not even be guaranteed
for fuck's
himself.
sake!
So
Right, it might be a
to voice that
5-back
loss
defense weekend then, lads.
Might transfer him out. No, I'm joking.
It might be a 5-back.
Looking at the rest of these, some people are starting to back Calvert-Lewin. Who would have thought Calvert-Lewin would be in a top 11?
Well, he's doing
That's
all right,
crazy.
isn't it?
I think Mers had him in his team very early as a forfeit now. And he should have kept him.
He's hit a really good run of form.
He's scoring
as well.
Luke Birch is
Chalobah
going to be proven wrong, I think. Yeah, Chalobah's good. I've got Chalobah.
Nico O'Reilly as well in there, just off screen.
Nah, O'Reilly's mid.
And then the Semenyo hype, now that people have realised, wait, he's not going to AFCON. What, really?
Yeah,
GH Reliable Source told me he was.
To be fair, in my defence, Ghana should be qualifying for AFCON.
I mean,
you heard it here first on KB Terrace Talk, by the way. Nobody else released it. Just John did.
Turbo Tom saying it's an ovaries injury, apparently.
He hasn't got ovaries.
Oh, so he's chatting shit.
Seems that way. The problem with DCL, according to Mers, is it took about 14 weeks to get going.
Right, and
once he's going, he's gone.
How's your fucking shitty striker doing then, Mers? Gyökeres got me Gyökeres got me 4 points as captain last week.
We could ask the same about Isaac.
Gyökeres out of nowhere.
How many points does Isaac get then, GH?
Well, he's injured.
Oh, right.
But the thing is, I thought, oh, right, nice easy game. Wolves still smash them about 4-0. But no, they're fucking useless.
Can I just say again, right? There's no easy. Just because Wolves are dead bottom doesn't mean they're an easy game, GH.
No, exactly. I know, we drop points to them.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know.
It's embarrassing
because obviously they're an easy team, Luke. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, notoriously,
we're an easy team as well.
Well, did you know? Notoriously, if you're bottom of the table, you're more likely to be shitter than the rest of the league. That's how it works.
Thank you, GH.
I mean, there is a reason they're still winless, but Bushy thinks that's going to change. Talking to Bushy earlier, Bushy seems to think that will change.
Oh yeah, he's back to money for weekend.
He has backed a win, which, considering I've tried that for a while and I'm tired of GH in terms of predictions, that says a lot.
I did back Wolves to beat Man United a few weeks ago. That didn't work. But
that was purely out of the loot. I'm pretty certain
that was out of pure spite.
No, but I also
yes.
The thing is, I agreed with him saying 1-0 as well, and that was so dumb.
Oh god!
I was like, oh, I'm going for the bold take here, and you said the same thing as me. And I was like, why?
Is there any? I know you said Carl Dalvin. Is there any other unusual names you wouldn't expect to see on that list, Luke?
No, like a lot of them are sort of usual suspects. To go through again then quickly, we got Wilson, Ekatike, Foden, Bruno Fernandes, who's in Team of the Week, Rodgers, Semenyo, Chalobah, Mark Gay, Ryan Cherky, Igor Thiago, Calvert-Lewin, and Nico O'Reilly.
I think the one person out of that list you really must have in your team is Foden. He has really turned it on recently. He's decent.
He blows hot and cold like the wind. Like there was obviously that season when he was doing nothing in the first half of the season. He'd struggled, but now he's definitely found his form. So I am also a part of that group. Then on to the most transferred out players this week. Obviously, a few of these make sense to do with AFCON. Brian and Buemo being one of them.
And Buemo and Doi.
We've got an injured Daniel Munoz.
No, Watermelon's being transferred.
We don't
out
blah blah
because
blah
he's
blah
got
blah
an
blah
own
blah
goal.
blah blah blah.
That's just
blah.
everyone. No, that's just everyone jumping on the bandwagon of, oh, I've seen he's got an own goal. Oh, let's transfer him out. When actually, it's a bad decision, I think.
I agree.
Then we got, obviously Watermelon. Then we've got Jeremy Doku up next, which
Oh,
Doku
he's got a long-term injury, I think.
he's out, and he is out until January 1st, supposedly.
Oh, that's not too bad.
We have people that bought into the hype of Eze when he did really well in that one game that also I can't mention.
You're not having a good night, are you, Luke? To be honest,
I'm not really. No, I'm just seeing a lot of ghosts of the past, really, aren't I?
It's like the ghost of Christmas past for you.
It seems that way, doesn't it? It's definitely ghost of Christmas present as well. But so Eze there at the 5th most transferred out. People have sort of grown tired of him doing not much outside of that one game. João Pedro, again, not been electric recently. We have... That's an interesting... I got Thiago's on this list again. He most transferred in, most transferred out.
That's because he's got a slight injury, I think. So there's a chance he might not play. He's in a bit of a bad form at the minute.
But I just find that fascinating that he's in both lists. Like a lot of people take
in and out. Yeah, weird that, isn't it? Yeah,
like it's a very interesting thing there. I think he was 10th on in and 11th on out. We have Dan Burn, we have Ndai, who's AFCON, Mateta again. People bought into hype and he's sort of dried up a little bit. Dewsbury Hall getting rid of a cheap 5.1 mil midfielder. That's probably he's making way for Harry Wilson a lot of the time.
Probably.
And then lastly, Van der Ven, because he's no longer doing pitch long runs and conceding a bunch. So that makes a lot more sense. I will talk you through my changes for this week, because here is my team from week 16. I got 81 points with 10 staring at me on the bench.
Wow.
Yeah, that's painful.
So going through this team, we've got some big scorers. We also have a few letdowns, which when you've got 81 points, having some letdowns in there, 1 point
that
for
is
Mick,
true,
for example, but that was inevitable with them playing City. Like for City to get me the points off Haaland and Foden, that was going to happen. Now, my transfers for this week that I've made, looking at my notes here, I've changed out for 2 Fulham players. I got rid of Grealish after a long while. I got rid of him for Harry Wilson.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I got rid of Reynildo for a different Sunderland defender in Alderete. And then I brought in Kenny Tete, Fulham right back. And I brought him in for Estev. Essentially, I'm essentially setting up right now for my my bench boost that I still have.
Yes.
So that's what I'm currently trying to do. Wait for the right week. The chips are going to reset real soon. So make sure you get any value out of what you've got left.
Yes, you've got a few more weeks, isn't it?
And supposedly it's only an ingrown toenail now, according to Turbo Tom. So we will see how much these rumors are true. But anyway, it's always good to make sure you've got a good vice captain choice. So my current lineup I've got is Henderson in net, Mitchell, Kenny Tete, and Hinkby. I've got Foden, Wilson, Rodgers, Gibbs-White, captain of Haaland at the moment against West Ham, Watkins, and Igor Thiago. And my vice being Foden. On the bench, Sanchez, Rice, Cucurella, and Alderete.
Decent.
Looking at then John's team from last week, he got himself, I believe, 52 points. I was just showing what you currently got as your team, but I believe you got 52 points as it last week?
Yeah, it was shit.
No, 52 points isn't too bad.
It's below average, I think.
The average for the week was 60, so he is indeed correct.
Right,
It was below average, but
if only there was like a really good FPL show I could watch and be on to help me. Oh wait,
I mean that's just listening to formerly Mers, or also myself.
To be fair,
and the expert of the year in which that is a G of H.
He's catching me up, which is a real concern.
To be fair, Mers did
You
tell
need to be
me.
worried.
I should have listened to Mers because he did say not to captain Gyökeres, and I went with him. So maybe if we all follow Mers's advice, we'd be like right up there at the top of the league.
He did indeed leave a comment saying exactly that as well.
So maybe
looking for that affirmation.
Maybe it's not a good idea to go with him captain anymore. But there we are.
Who'd have thought, eh?
So, I mean, here's a question, John. At any point, are you tempted to bring in your hero off the bench following the bet, Elliot Anderson?
No.
100 million
actually,
United.
if Haaland and Thiago are injured, I can play a 4-5-1. I'll have your Ekatike up front. There you go.
Well, no, because you've got 2 injured on your bench. You'd need to make some transfers.
I can't. I've used all my transfers.
Well, then if they're both injured, then you're screwed.
Well, you got to hope for that. To be fair, it could just be a bluff from Tom on the Haaland. It's always worth starting your best player. If they're not going to play, they'll get subbed off automatically for you.
He didn't play in the midweek though, did he? Either against in the cup.
I didn't actually see. So
no, he did. I know he didn't.
Then fair enough. Maybe they're resting him. Maybe it is a serious not serious. Maybe it's an injury that might mean he misses this week. Who knows?
Well, that's me fucked. So thanks for that. Thanks,
Well, no, because what Mers said to me before was if you're in the situation where your team is screwed, sometimes it's better to make a transfer and bring in a player that might get double the amount of points that you would have lost. So if you're going to lose 4 to making the transfer and the player brings in 12, 18, whatever the hell they bring in, then you're living lavish.
I mean, that depends fully on what John's budget currently is.
Well, yeah.
That would
I
also.
don't know. Can't remember.
So, yeah,
about 2 million. I think about 2 million. Yeah, because I brought in Foden. Yeah,
there's definitely things you can do with that. Then, so you got options available to you.
I do.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm sure you'll bounce back.
It'll all work out. It's just pre-Christmas blues. That's what it is. I've gone on an early Christmas holiday to Lapland.
Yeah.
I just felt sorry for GH so far down that table. Just, I'm such a nice person.
Well, John, the person that's one above you is only like 4 points above you. So think of it as they're not that far away and you're catching them rather than, I'm letting GH catch up.
Indeed, we can look at those standings briefly now. We'll sort of come back to these, but there are the current standings for anyone that is interested. John's trying to desperately get a look. So from top to bottom, we have Bob Dude sitting on 732. We have
Bob Dude's top.
No, he's bottom.
No, it's reverse. I said reverse.
Oh, I think so. Top to bottom.
No. In 12th place, you got Bob Dude sitting on 732. We have Birchie on 796, GH on 802. Phil, who was top of manager of the month, which we'll get to in a little while, he is on 841. John on 848. Hutch on 853. Turbo Tom on 861. 865 for myself. So I've shot up the table recently. 899 for Spedding. Lee Bush on 917, tied with Merzgoff, and out front by 20 points, it is Carl.
Bloody hell.
Now, GH, sitting in 10th, you're sort of a little bit in no man's land at the moment. Birchie could catch you with a bad week, but you're sort of looking to go up the table. Here is your team.
I also need to win manager of the month this month, or else I lose the bet with Mers. So,
is that the case? Mers is put in here, yeah.
I can't remember what the bet was.
No, you need to get manager month in Jan, I think.
Oh, in Jan, yeah. Sorry.
So you got January to turn it round. Yeah. You got the January transfer window, a wild card, everything coming back. You could go full send.
Yeah,
thinking it's Jan.
No, it is Jan. It is Jan, yeah.
If it wasn't, it turns out you just bought yourself an extra month, which is happy days.
No, it's definitely Jan. I remember now.
He remembers now. That's all good. This Bob Dude, also known as Brighton Fan Dan. Evening, lads. Hope all is well with everyone. He's rock bottom of FPL, but hey ho. Next year, new year. Got no chance. Too far gone. He backs his players. He backs his players, and that is something that's true.
I think it's a case. No offense, and I'm happy for you not to have Haaland because it's a different FPL. But I'm just, it's just you just have to have Haaland in your team, or else you're screwed. Unfortunately.
Well, clearly not, because he's got an ingrown toenail, so he's actually going to be all right this week.
He might do all right this week, but
yeah.
He did get solid points this week on 62. I'm looking at. I don't have it on hand to put on screen, but Donnarumma 7 points, Foden 11, Ekatike 13, Fernandez 13. Had a few team of the week performers in there. Sadly, his captain team was on Thiago though.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did Thiago.
I mean, it was against Leeds. So
that's probably why people captained him.
Yeah, Leeds have been pretty good form though recently. I mean, it's a shame Hutch hasn't been around to sort of comment on him, but we've had Birchie more than happy to comment on it in the meantime.
Yeah,
and
they've been unlucky in a few games as well. They've been close or there, but I mean, didn't they draw to a certain Liverpool?
They drew to Liverpool, and they beat Liverpool.
Did they? I don't know. You're the fan.
About to say, you think you would know of all people.
I think it was a draw.
It was a draw. It was a last-minute draw, yeah.
That's good news then, GH. Yeah. You thought it was worse than it actually was. You've gained a point on what you thought you had. That's great news. Looking at your team, Mers here has come in with a suggestion.
Oh, here we go.
Get a new keeper.
I mean,
you really need a new keeper.
The thing is, I do see where he's coming from, because Burnley and fucking Brentford, that's the one. They do leak a lot of goals. So
yeah,
it is. But the thing is, I've gone with Burnley's keeper because he's cheap. It's the other one that I need to get rid of, but realistically, there aren't really too many options for 4.5 million, and I'm just not spending a lot of money on a keeper.
Like, what would you say is your budget for your keeper then? 4.5 mils, where you're going to sort of put your foot down and go, that's it?
I wanted to spend 4.5 million max, but I'll tell you what I've got available to me. So if I go to my transfers, I've currently got 1.9 million available to me, so I could get like
6 million then.
So I could get a 5 and a bit million keeper if I really wanted to.
You should.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the price range, you have the two most popular keepers in the range.
Yeah, Roofs. I can't afford. Wait, can I? Yeah, I can afford all keepers. Every single keeper's in my price range. I've got 6.4 million to spend.
I mean, it depends what you want. Then you said 4.5, but if you went higher, you've got a 4.9. You've got Sanchez. You've got Roofs at 4.8, as Mers also points out. You've got sort of Sells when he comes back, but at the moment they've got their backup in because we barely tested him.
So Kelleher has. Here's the thing, right? Looking at this is what's fucked. Kelleher has less points than Dubravka this season.
The only reason you've got Kelleher is because you're such a biased Liverpool fan.
Well, no.
Remember, guys, what we're forgetting here is GH has got a Mount Rushmore goalkeeper in there currently.
Oh yeah. Roofs is
one of his Mount Rushmore keepers is in net. Like that's can't get rid of him. God. The thing
is, the reason I never put Roofs in goal is because I didn't expect Sunderland to do so well. And I just don't think Sunderland are going to get too many clean sheets. I know they did against Newcastle, but I just don't think going forward they'll get too many of those.
Well, it's, with all the players they're missing from AFCON, Sunderland go from
being
a really reliable team at the moment to an unknown prospect again.
And there's that.
Like, how well will they be without?
That's the thing.
Without some of those players.
If over the next couple of weeks Sunderland start to do really well and maybe Brentford are still poor, then I might consider swapping my goalkeeper. But I think for the moment I'll keep it as it is.
Because how many free transfers do you have available, GH, at the moment? Going into this game week,
I want to say 2. Oh, I've got one.
You got 2. Oh, you got 1. Okay.
Oh no.
So,
I've got 2. I've got 2.
You got 2, yeah? So
Yeah.
Would you then be planning to use one or both of them this week?
I
Obviously,
need
the wild card coming back.
Well, potentially, I need to make transfers so that I can do my bench boost because I'm hoping to do that next week. Szoboszlai's out injured for a little bit, so I don't know when he'll be back. So I need to probably replace him. Potentially, I might have to replace Thiago if Thiago's out. So realistically, my keepers who are both fit are probably not the priority.
Yeah, that's completely fair. The best thing about the bench boost, the best ability is availability, as they always say.
Yeah.
So that is important there. But looking at Szoboszlai comes in at 6.7, so quite a difficult price range to find a good replacement for. But there are options. Sort of just typical. Depends on the matchup. Looking at next week.
It's so typical, right? He's played every minute of every match of every tournament so far this season. If bloody goes and gets injured, the week I bring him in. You can't write this, can you? It's just my luck. Everything I've done this year has just gone against me.
I would be so suspicious to say potentially his injury was caused because you put him in your FPL.
Yeah, maybe.
Potentially. But let's have a look then at the Manager of the Month standings, see where people are in terms of Manager of the Month. John, you might want to look away.
I got lied to. Honestly, I got fucking lied to. That Merzgoff, right? He texts me and he goes, join the other F, because it's obviously a couple of groups. You're in with the run-in of Manager of the Month. And I loads up. I went, am I fucking in the run-in? I may as well be fucking back at St. James's Park with Watermelon, fucking in the run-in. Bollocks, Mers, you're talking shite. Anyway, congratulations to whoever is top. I could just pretend it's me because I can't fucking see it. So, yeah, I'm top, lads. Yeah, good go me.
Yeah, if you flip it, you're top. So currently this month, John in 12th place with 142. We've got Bob Dude with 153.
That's just fucking. He's not even taking it seriously either.
I mean, that's just unfortunate, isn't it? You've also got Luke Birch as well. Luke Birch, I believe, also 153. We've got next up is GH169. Tom and Mers then getting 171. 179 for Dan Spedding. Then it's myself on 182. Hutch, who, let's be completely frank, I don't know if Hutch is even doing it anymore. So the fact
don't say that for fuck's sake.
Like, Hutch is just naturally performing really well. He pre-planned this really well to be on 186. And then your top 3, you have Phil, who was flying really high, has then been caught up and overtaken comfortably by both Carl in second and all ego himself, King Bush. Now, Hutch is still managing it. Okay, Hutch is still managing in terms of FPL. I haven't been sort of keeping track, but haven't seen him for a while. So he is actively making changes and explains why he is as high as he is.
Here's the other fucking nail in coffin, right? A few weeks ago when Hutch was doing the show, him and Carl's messaged me, "Oh, we'll help you, John." I'm still fucking waiting.
You don't need them to help you. I'm here, John.
At this rate, I may as well take it. You're going to take. Oh, I'm going to be so embarrassed.
Bring in Lewis Miley to your team now. I'm joking.
I'm going to have to move to like Sierra Leone if GH beats me, lads. I'm off to Sierra Leone.
Take a trip to Barbados.
To the people that were asking where Bushy was earlier, sort of grateful he's not here, because if he'd have found out he's top of both predictions and FPL,
God,
his ego.
It would have been something else.
We may as well not have bothered coming out. Sure.
Is it an FPL or is it just a ego boosting session for Bushy?
So that's the current situation on Manager of the Month. It's tightly fought race, but at the moment...
No, it's not! Fuck up! I
It is.
got told I was in the fucking running for this pissing manager of the month. I'm in 12th, Mersgol. I'm talking to you directly, Mersgol. It's not fucking tight running. It's a fucking load of shite. I'm dead last. Fuck off, Mersgol.
Are you gonna call him out? Call him out.
Soft spoken as always, John. Soft spoken as always.
And the next fight is Mersgol versus John.
Oh, honestly, I've been I feel like, you know, in a few years' time, have you been missold car insurance? I'm going to be ringing some fucking number. Have you been missold an FPL manager of the month?
It's tight running at the bottom. Mer's leaning into it. It's tight running at the bottom of the table.
I swear to fuck. I'm going to, you know what? Positive mental attitude, right? I'm going to do a reverse of Phil. Phil, you know, was where I am about now, and he's just going boom. I'm just going to stumble. I'm just going to sit back, let it all happen, let you guys think you're doing well, and then bang. Yeah, we'll see who's laughing then. Mers, manager of the month.
As you said, you're sitting 8th overall in the standings. You're in a tightly fought race in sort of the mid pack. It's only about 17 points to me, so
yeah,
and that would take you up 3 positions. So
one good week,
yeah, one good week, one bad week for me, or anything in between.
I'm gonna get voodoo dolls out. Where's fucking voodoo doll for Mers?
Oh, Mers is now put in his prediction for manager of the month for January. It's not GH who's saying
of which month, Mers? Fucking 2029. We're not doing a Chelsea here, signing me up on a 7-year deal, and maybe I'll get it in 2030. Fucking hell.
Yeah, so January 2026, he's predicting that John will be manager of the month.
Get fucked, man.
As I was saying, it's tight at the top between both Carl and Bushy, only 8 points in it. They are the 2 front runners. Will Carl win it for a 3rd time? Will Bushy win his first manager of the month? By the way, under the radar, I am the reigning manager of the month, and I'm not doing awfully. But
anything can happen for us low lives in 12th.
Exactly. I was down there for a lot of the time. You know, I had a good first week and then was terrible for about 7.
Have to look far down to see bottom of the. Oh, there you are, John. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Do you know what it is, right? And also, what hasn't helped me, a few shows ago, I thought in my infinite wisdom, me and Phil would have a wager, right? I'm a man of my word. I've got fucking Elliot Anderson doing shit all on my bench. Like, please, Phil, let me take you out.
I had Nonto as my captain for 3 weeks, and he bloody well got me 0 points every time.
And I transferred in Morgan Gibbs-White because of a conspiracy theory. So we're all victims here.
We are. If you've been a victim, call someone.
Call injury.
If you've been the victim of a forfeit in terms of a bet, just remember, Bushy still hasn't done his freaking forfeit. Talking of Bushy, we've got one final presentation here, at least in terms of slides. We've got both Bushy's team from week 16 on the left, 94 points, and then we've got Phil's on the right to spot where things kind of went wrong or right for the other. So, Sunderland keeper being trusted by both of them. Phil using his bench boost, which makes this 52 worse than John's.
Yes, come on.
John's 52 was done with pretty much the same amount of players, but he just didn't waste a chip to do it.
So wait, actually, theoretically, if he didn't bench boost, I wouldn't have been so shit this week.
Yeah, you'd look a lot better compared to at least Phil.
You can say that if you want.
Would I still be 12?
Yes, Phil's like 3rd for the month. So yes, you would still be 12. But Phil would just be further down the list in terms of current.
I'm going to drown my sorrows now with relentless.
No. It'd have been tied with Hutch. No, don't consume too much liquid.
Honestly, I can see why Turbo Tom drinks Pennants.
Is it even sold in England, that drink?
I don't know, but I'm tempted, right? Honestly, just
drive up to Scotland and buy it.
All right, so looking through Phil's team, people that didn't perform for him, a lot of people didn't perform for him, really. Only person in his defense, ironically, is the people that we've been taking the mick out of a fair bit on this channel, which is a Liverpool player called Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah, that's
gets him 6 points.
That's because we beat a fucking useless Brighton. But anyway.
But yeah, Matty Cash 0, Mark Gay 1, Ryan 2, Timber 2, and Munoz was unavailable. But he still used his bench boost.
Yeah, weird one that.
Minter, Bruno G.
Minter's been shit for a while. Minter's been shit for a while.
The point where Bob Dude, or Brian Van Daan, as we also know him, where he has taken Minter out. I remember he had him in for quite a while, being Brighton sort of mostly a Brighton past and present team. So he was.
This is how much Minty has fallen in Brighton fan man's eyes, right? It went from he's the best thing since Lionel Messi, fuck Newcastle PSR, we've got him, he's amazing, to John, do you want him back on a free?
Indeed. Like the thing with that, I remember pretty certain he was talking about him getting benched and wanted him dropped.
Yeah, he has said that, yeah. Yeah, he has been. To be fair, I would swap him right now for Elanga, quite frankly.
Oh,
yeah, it's another deal that's sort of not worked out for sort of
Elanga
is. In that respect.
I don't really understand.
What you're hoping is a replacement.
I'd rather, honestly, if Almiron became suddenly available on a free transfer, I'd say yes, please.
Would you have kept Miggy Almiron? Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the
at least
what's that other winger you used to have? The
Alan Maximum.
No, the Spanish one, Perez. That's the one.
Ayoze Perez. Yeah.
Would you have him back?
He's about 34, so no. Anyway, let's go back to this.
Yes. So a lot of underperformers. Unfortunately, the wrong captain as well. Phil, sort of another person that trusted Thiago against Leeds.
I have a question, Luke. I have a question.
Hand up lightly, go for it.
Yeah, just because I can't quite see Phil's midfield.
Sure.
You may be aware of this long-running feud me and Phil have about Elliot Anderson being the best midfielder ever to exist since he left a certain Newcastle United. Phil rates him highly. I also rate him highly, by the way. I think he's a great player. Can I just ask, is he in Phil's team?
No, he's not. He's not in Phil's team. He was only a forfeit for you must remember. Like, he rates him that high, he was a forfeit. But I do note again, I remember Phil saying he was going to remedy this because he backs his team, you got to remember.
Backs his team.
There is still no Forest player in his team.
Yeah, at least
Phil.
He didn't. It's the thing is, I remember him sort of. He doesn't rate Gibbs White too highly. Nope. Sort of picking players from theirs.
Doesn't rate the strikers. Doesn't rate the winners. Doesn't rate the fucking manager. Doesn't rate the bench. Doesn't rate the cargo ship he's got docked on the halfway line. But hey, we beat Spurs 3-0.
I mean, not strictly true. He does rate a few of those players in there, but just not those ones in particular.
But he's got none in his team.
He could bring some in this week. We don't know. Maybe he's buying into the Hudson-Odoi hype, which I'm shocked to see that wasn't a top.
Actually, yeah, that is a surprise because he's. What's the other one? Clivert, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He might be a good one.
Mentioning
there you go.
Points
who was asking for a winger? Was it you? Who was asking about a winger?
In the price range, I think it was GH is looking to
replace. There you go. Get Hudson-Odoi or what's his name? Clivert. GH.
Clivert to me on the more expensive side. I'm fairly certain.
Maybe I'll look into it because I do need to replace Bozolo.
Actually, don't. No, they're shit. I'd go for like Jacob Murphy. You don't need any more points, Jake.
I mean, Justin Clivert has got Burnley this week, and he's 7 million.
Oh, that's actually
that is a player.
Although, how much is Semenyo? He's like 8 million, isn't he, or something?
He's dropped.
Maybe we'll just get Semenyo.
As in the Bournemouth Semenyo, that's had a real bad injury.
7.6 mil.
He scored last week, John.
Yeah, I know, but he's all hype. No, don't get him, GH. You'll make him shit. He'll be shit. He'll get injured again. Honestly, don't.
All right, I'll bring him in then.
Sure, I'm hoping, GH, if you try the opposite, if someone's playing really badly and you bring them in, they might do well.
Okay, I'll bring in Jacob Murphy
If you could just
then.
bring in,
fine.
Jabby Simons, then or
Simons,
someone
yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Gary
that'd be great.
Simmons and Jacob Murphy.
Fine. Yeah, make great idea. Well done.
So yeah, you got those as options. And looking at Bushy's team, got a good captain choice there in Saka. Had Bruno
That is a
Fernandes
good one.
and Ahmad, which obviously Ahmad's going to be getting changed out this week because of obviously
AFCON.
AFCON.
I think that Man United.
Oh.
We did briefly cover this, but Man United are screwed. I think due to.
Bob dude wants Minte added in. He wants Minte to get better. To
Oh,
no
I
longer has to try and wish him out the club.
All right, I'll bring him in then.
Who's doing really shit for our teams?
Isaac.
Oh
Yeah, you can fuck off.
I'll bring Isaac in.
Try, GH. You might turn up.
He might get on the pitch. Oh wait,
Yeah,
he won't,
he'll
'cause,
turn up and just sit in the stands because he's injured.
Second choice striker is better than the first choice, eh? Unlucky.
All right, so I'm going to have to be very kind to Bushy here for a second because he seems to have made a lot of correct choices this week on that 94-point team.
Oh,
He
thank
only
fuck
had
he's not
3.
here. That's 3 things. He's been fucking
I know.
screen.
So he had Kamara for 1 point, he had Van der Ven for 1 point, and he had João Pedro for 2. The rest of them, 9 for Roofs, 9 for Chalobah, 6 for O'Reilly, 11 for Foden, 22 for Captain Saka, Ahmad 7, Bruno 13, and Haaland 13.
I would
his
be
bench-
interested to know. Sorry, Luke. I would be interested to know how long people have had Roofs in their team for, because I don't think that I don't know if that's a new thing or if that's because they played Newcastle.
I will try and find that out for you at least.
I would assume it's long term.
I would hope so. They wouldn't just bring him in for a derby, surely.
Bushy has had Roofs since
Day one. Nah.
it's getting
'Cause
towards
it's-
it. He might have.
It's a strange one to have. I mean, they must be backing Sunderland to do well, which they are, rightly. So.
Bushy has had him in his team since game week 3.
Wow.
So he has trusted the process. Not starting him each week. Sometimes he's starting Matt Sells, for example. But
Yeah. He's
him
also
in
a really good
rotation.
keeper. Yeah.
He's had him in rotation since at least week 3. So he saw the Sunderland signs early, which, considering he obviously said he was the biggest surprise package, he believed the hype on them real quick.
Listen, right, even as a
paid off.
Newcastle fan, I can say, right, and people can abuse me, whatever, send me nice messages on X, Twitter, whatever, Facebook, MSN, Bebo, don't care, right?
Listen,
I'm not a deluded fan. I'm happy to sit here and say Sunderland have proven a lot of teams wrong, and fans, I would say.
I believe so too. If you'd have told me going into this season that Sunderland are not only going to be comfortably safe,
Yeah,
but they're going to be pushing for potential European spots by Christmas, I would have gone, what the hell's happened? Like,
but it's not even like the
I
derby
think I
aside.
think I had them 15th as my prediction. Like, I thought they'd be
Hmm.
just about safe, but it wouldn't be as comfortable as they're making it look.
Well,
Like, the home form is an
I
absolute
think
fortune
you're
at
right,
the
though.
moment.
I think the AFCON will hit them hard.
But-
and that
but-
is going
but-
to be a difficult period for them.
they're doing well at the moment, but look at Bournemouth. They've dramatically fallen, haven't they? Anything can happen. Like, it's a very tight league. Like, 1 minute you're near the top, next minute you're right down.
Just like me being 12th. 1 minute I'm going to be 12th.
1
and
minute
next
you're an
minute,
FPL expert, next minute
I'm going to
you're
be
top bottom.
celebrating with my pencil.
I guess not really FPL related at this point, just Premier League related at this point. But do you see the Magic 40 being actually mandatory this year? With how
No.
I think you need
some of the
more.
teams
I
are
think you
looking?
need more.
I think you're going to
actually
need
think
at
you
least
more.
50.
Okay,
Nah.
50, I think.
No, that's a bit.
42,
Yeah.
I think 42
I like
is the
in
most someone's
between,
gone
like
down.
45. I think 45. It won't be too far off 40, but 45-ish, I think.
Yeah, 'cause
Although-
I think if I remember rightly, I think someone like West Ham went down on 42 one year, and that's the most
Yeah.
someone's ever gotten relegated.
I mean, if no offense to West Ham, Burnley, and Wolves, but if they keep continuing their poor lack of form, it's gonna be game over before Christmas is over.
It's not.
Before
But
Christmas
anyway.
is over. So next week, you think by next week it's game over?
At least, definitely at least for two of them. But the
And
third one,
this is what's even more irritating, Luke. Idiot
It's
comments from idiot GH like that, and he's climbing the league, and I'm making sensible suggestions, and I'm 12. I'm fucking in La La Land.
No, John, what's worse is I'm tied to this man on actual predictions.
Oh.
That's worse. That is much worse.
Yeah, that is bad.
FPL, you got to try and predict player performance. This is essentially saying I have as much ball knowledge as that, which is scary. Because I thought I had some.
Have you got any chips then left, Luke, for your remainder of the FPL of this turnover?
I do. I have my bench boost readily available still. I used my triple captain during the Leeds Haaland week.
Yeah.
I was one of the idiots that I started off the season so well, game week 1, and then I think mind games happened and people got in my head being like, oh, wildcard week 2.
Were you promised manager of the month by Merzgoff?
No, I wasn't. But you know, I was sort of in the running based off my week 1.
But did he say you may win, please join?
No, I was already joined in. I was already there at that point.
I mean, John, you until you can't win, you could have won. So I mean, at that point, Mers was probably like trying to boost your hopes.
What Mers has done is he's gone, listen, John, you're in the running for future months. Just think, John, right? Here's just really wild concept here, John. On January 1st, you're going to be tied first for manager of the month.
Oh, wow. Why would that be, I wonder?
You're going to be in the running.
Hey, maybe I'll win that month. Hey.
Yeah, he's
No. I need to win that month. I'm not losing this bet.
I need to get Phil, right? Phil, you're a good person. I've tried to get Elliot Anderson out of my team twice now. Twice. I've failed. Last week it was if I get more points than you. Please. And Phil still manages to win, right?
Oh,
Phil, when he watched his back, please, I'm begging now. Phil, I got you a nice gift for Christmas. Please, Phil, let me take Elliot Anderson out of my team. Pretty please. That's all I want for Christmas.
What you want is to no longer have Elliot Anderson.
What will you give him in exchange? He needs a good deal.
Nothing. I think I've given him enough.
He needs a good offer. He's not going to just.
He's had He's had 3 weeks of good offers. What do you mean?
Yeah, but what was the wages in those good offers? Was it just one-sided again, or was it?
Yeah, it was all me doing the hard work. He hasn't come up with any suggestions.
That's because he doesn't want you to get rid of him.
What you could do is you could put in another wager where you say like, I'll put another Forest player in my team to make up for the lack of ones in yours.
Here's a great deal. Why don't you say you'll do something like, I'll eat Bushy's fish for him.
That sounds so wrong. No.
And on that bombshell.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
On that note, that has been all from us this week from KB Terrace Talk.
What about the other shows that we do, Luke?
Don't worry. I was midway through that. Don't worry, John. Don't you worry. That is all from us tonight on KB Terrace Talk, but you can check us out. We've got Sunday service coming up with Phil on Sunday, 8 p.m.
Yeah, actually, it won't be with Phil this week. He's busy, bro.
Is it not?
Yeah.
Then we will have someone else hosting. It'll be a guest host similar to tonight, whether that be Bushy, whether that be someone else. There'll be someone covering Sunday service. We will also have Miller's Mondays still coming up for all you Rotherham fans out there. So that will be something to look forward to, but there will be no Thursday shows until, I believe, the new year now.
The 6th of January, I believe it is.
6th of January is the confirmed date. So we will have to love you and leave you till then on the Thursday show. And I believe potentially something similar with the FPL. Next time we're on FPL, it will most likely not be myself. It will be Sunderland Dan that will be most likely hosting. And it'll be sort of on a rotationary. Or Mers as well. But at the moment, in Mers' absence, it's going to be on a rotational basis, whether it's myself or whether it would be Sunderland Dan hosting. John, you got your hand up?
I know why Mers isn't here.
Oh?
It's because he false advertised Manager of the Month and he couldn't fucking show up. I've worked it out.
You nearly fell off your chair then, Luke.
I've worked it out, boys. I'm not coming on show, so I don't have to deal with John writing a formal complaint about potential Manager of the Month. He's fucking hiding.
He loves you really, Mers. Don't worry. He's just expressing his love for you.
No, I'm not.
Anyway, that and Mers acknowledging he's found out. So, anyway, that has been all from us today. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and obviously see us for more content on Sunday, Monday.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas from me, as I will probably not be on the Sunday service, so I will not see you till at least post-Christmas, if not New Year. So Happy New Year as well, and we will see you next time.